It's time now for another edition of Health Yes. Today we're talking about the flu and how you can protect your family from it. Joining me today, Jim Milanowski and Yvonne Lewis from Genesee Health Plan. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Yeah, thanks for joining me. First of all, what is the flu and why is it important to be protected?
The flu is actually a virus, and it's one that's contagious, and anybody in our community can get it. So what we want, and it's a respiratory virus, and that's one thing that's critically important for people to understand it. And sometimes they say their stomach hurts, but it's a stomach flu is a neurovirus. The influenza is a respiratory virus.
Okay. What are the ways that someone can protect themselves and their family from the flu?
Right, so of course there's always universal precautions. Wash your hands, be careful, cover your mouth when you cough, but also the vaccination. The influenza vaccination is now available, and one of the things we want people to understand is we do this education campaign because we want our community members to be able to make an informed decision. Everybody should not get the vaccine. There are some myths and misinformation, so we want everybody to be aware, but the vaccine is one of the ways that we can prevent the spread of the virus.
Can you get flu from the flu shot?
Absolutely not.
No. Okay.
No. And we can talk about that more on our Facebook Live to kind of talk about that, because that is certainly one of those myths that Yvonne was talking about.
Yeah. So who is at most risk of getting the flu?
Well, for those that are most risk, of course, children, those who have compromised immune systems, older persons, anyone who has some kind of like chronic disease, those individuals. And the information also tells us that smokers and those who are high users of alcohol.
Okay, so do we need to get flu shots every year?
Yes.
Okay. Yes,
because the vaccination that we receive that prevents it only lasts for a few months. And so we certainly want to encourage everybody. According to CDC, the Center for Disease Control recommendations, an annual flu shot is recommended.
Okay, so why is it especially important at this time of year? We always talk about flu season and people start passing it around their workplace and things like that. So why is it always this time of year?
Well, this is the annual time of year. Actually, today, as a matter of fact, is the influenza kickoff.
Okay.
Nationally.
Yeah.
So the Centers for Disease Control, along with the National Infectious Disease Organization, are promoting this education.
Sure.
Because flu season happens, it's seasonal, and usually toward the fall, and especially when people are congregated indoors, that's when we most often see it. So the fall, beginning typically in October through May, but in our community, and some of the latest recommendations suggest that you should pay attention to what happens in your community, because flu season can peak earlier in some communities than in others.
Okay, so you're putting on an event to help folks get the flu shots. It's called the drive-through flu immunization event. And when is that?
That's Friday, October 13th at Genesee Health Plan on Linden Road. And we just started this a few years ago. We have a couple bays, garage bays, and this is really easy. If you've ever gone to get a drive-through oil change, it's the same type of principle. You can actually drive in your car, roll down your window, and a pharmacist will be there. You roll up your sleeve, and literally they'll give you the flu shot, and then you can drive your way out.
Okay.
It's that easy.
Can't make it more convenient than that. Thanks to both of you for joining me today. If you want more information about today's topic, we will be live on Facebook answering your questions right after the news at 9. Just head to the TV5 Facebook page to join our conversation.